I look tired. Lord. What's up, everybody? I know nobody's here yet. You guys are coming. Trying to find the list of questions. Greetings and welcome, everybody. This is Three Guys and a Girl, waiting for the guys to join on. Cooling Out Podcast. What's going on? You are the first one here. I don't know if you're staying, but welcome. And if you leave, thanks for coming to see us. Nobody's here yet. It's moving slow. Oh, you are staying. Hi. And I'm suiting exceptionally. What, Val? You're the first one here. What's going on? Val, I can't find the questions for tonight. Oh, there we go.
What's going
How are
on?
you? Got my hat on my face.
That's,
There's
I
Slim.
saw you said you couldn't find the questions.
No, I found them.
Oh, okay.
for a minute, it was a little rough out there. But I don't know. I seen Slim just tap in, but oh, there we go.
Cool.
And
Brother Slim, Brother Slim.
not sure where Mr. L is.
He's off using the paddle.
I have to ask him about that. Slim, you all right?
Oh, I can't hear you, bro.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say.
We can see you perfectly fine, but you sound like you're in a tunnel.
Oh, there he is. What's going on, Miss Minnie?
All right, hope this is better.
Yeah, that's better. We got you.
Okay.
Ooh, yes, there we go.
Fucking AirPods. Y'all gotta forgive me.
Slim underwater.
I'm having oral issues, so my mouth is hurting a little bit.
I'm sorry, what? Sorry, you see how my ears perked up with that one? Why is your mouth hurting?
I'm having oral issues with
Use another word, please, because
But if it's dealing with the mouth, wouldn't it be oral?
It is.
yeah. See, but when I hear the word oral,
Mind
you
out
know,
the gutter, please.
the mouth.
Start
Say the
the
mouth.
Gonna start off the laugh like this. Just filthy, AJ. That's filthy.
I'm just.
Seriously, you guys don't know what I am by now? Listen to me. I'm 50. I don't have time to fake the funk with nobody. I am dirty. It just is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be.
Look, nah, because you
Stop lying to people at
anytime that
50. Stop lying.
But it's true.
but anytime we started off with something, wow, y'all know we're not going here. We're not going here. I can't.
No, we're absolutely going there every single time. Somehow we careen in that direction. Sometimes it's right away, and then sometimes it's kind of like midway through. But we always get right, Val. It's like one of them winding roads. We always end up here. Sorry. How is everyone?
Let's see.
Good.
Not so low key today. We're
Happy
flying.
New Year, y'all. Again.
Your boy had a day. It's chaotic.
God made dirt and dirt don't hurt. I like you. Livy Spank said that's why I don't age, because God made dirt and don't hurt. And I'm dirty. Just rub it all over.
No.
Are you guys okay? Everyone's so low key today. Is this our first live of the year? No, this is our second live of the year. Is this our first live of the year?
It's the first one of the year.
Oh my gosh. It's our first live of 2022.
Oh, it is.
Happy New Year. I know we kind of wished everyone Happy New Year, but Happy New Year, family. This is our first time kind of really seeing each other for the beginning of 2022. So we'll start off by, how is everyone's 2022 going so far? Thank you.
A little unexpected, but you know.
Good unexpected or bad unexpected?
Yeah. Unexpected.
A little this, a little that.
Good. Yeah, good unexpected. I say more good than bad, but unexpected.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we are hoping that it increases exponentially on the side of good as the month goes along and as the year progresses.
Right.
Val,
That's the most
how is
definitely.
the start to your 2022 so far?
Interesting to say the least. Nothing bad, very
Okay.
low key, but things are moving, things are shaking. That's how I always like it. Can't stay complacent. So,
Okay. Okay. Is that Miss Kinks with Kiki? What's going on, my love?
What's up, King?
And Mr. L, how is your 2022 kicking off so far? Everyone, it just feels so
Um,
good.
no, today was just exhausting and chaotic. So like, your boy tired. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
Okay.
it's all good. I'm here with my people. 2022 has been it's been interesting. I mean, I brought it in with
Wow.
COVID, so there was that,
Yes,
and
this is
then
true.
oh yeah.
work has just been chaotic and hectic right now. So it's like, but I'm feeling good overall. Some
Good.
things I've definitely been that I started working on towards the end of last year. Continuing to do that, and so I'm good there. I'm good there. So
Okay.
AJ, how was your
I think
2022 start?
Minnie's right. I think that the weather has a lot to do with it. So I just got back from Virginia. Most of the end of last year and into
Wow.
this year, I've been in Virginia, with my
One
best
more
friend.
time.
So,
One more
hmm?
time. One more time.
Wh-
To come this
One more time.
close. To come this close. To first of all, to
So
drop
here's
you
the
in the
thing, right?
Northeast.
I might
First of
be
all,
in
to drop
Boston
you
in
in
a
the
couple of weeks.
Northeast.
Did anybody hear that? I might be in Boston in a couple of weeks.
Oh, okay.
I was waiting for you to pick up on it, Val. Yeah,
Took me a
there's
minute.
somebody
Took
that
me
I'm
a minute.
supposed to go see, so I might be in Boston in a couple of weeks. But
Somebody.
yeah, it's been, I don't
Somebody.
know, like it's been okay, but it's just, sorry.
Somebody.
Yeah, so the weather is definitely affecting, you know, stuff.
hmm
But yeah, so okay, so then
Mm-hmm.
today's kind of a
Mm-hmm.
low key. We'll try not to run too long. Maybe we'll go an hour and then we'll see how you guys feel. Yeah, I totally dodged that. I totally ducked that. Um,
For now. Don't
for
dodge
now.
it. You know it's gonna come back up.
Yeah, right? Like
Just
things
waiting on the
often
right
do.
time.
So let's kick things off the right way. In the new year, let's let everybody know who we are, where they can find us, what we do. Val, I love that you changed up the name.
Word.
Did the switcheroo. Like it. No longer dating underscore Gen YZ. So let everybody
hmm
know who you are, where they can contact you, what you do, and we'll get things started. Slim.
Okay,
Hey,
I thought
so
Val was gonna
yes,
take the
I had
lead.
to. Yes, Liv.
I thought Val was gonna take the lead,
Oh, okay.
but I'll go first. We'll just keep it as we
Keep
go.
the consistency.
Yeah, keep it how you used to do it. All right, I'm Slim Stay Scheming, the genuine savage. I'm the goon who could get you in the room. I'm representing 973 Vibes. I'm also representing For Platonic. And once again, I'm here with my people, three guys and a girl. Thank you for everybody who's here. Thank you for everybody who supports us. We found on all streaming platforms. And that's just it. Let's go. Excuse me, I'm in a little bit of pain tonight, but you know.
Okay, we'll be quick. We won't stay long. We won't stay long. Val. Val.
Gotcha. Am I on a delay a little bit?
I think
It feels
so.
like I am.
I
I
think
think you
so.
are.
Okay. I'm gonna hop out and hop back in.
Okay. Mr. L,
What's going on,
let's catch
everybody?
up with you.
Cool. What's going on, everybody? I am Mr. L, the host of the Anonymous L podcast, where we discuss topics revolving around sex, kinks, lives, relationships, all that good stuff. Um, should be dropping an episode soon. Took a little break during the holidays and into the new year, but new episodes are definitely coming soon. You can go check out the 23 episodes that I have out now. I catch up on some of the ones that you haven't been able to listen to. Um, Found on majority of the streaming platforms: Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts. You can definitely click the link in the bio. You can come listen or come while you listen. I am the compassionate Dom, since we'll say this Southern Gem with the sprinkler field, Mr. L.
Hey. And I, of course, am AJ, host of the Pum Pum Chronicles and all that good jazz. There's Val. There we go. You can find the podcast on all platforms where podcasts can be found. I semi-celebrated my 100th episode. I think it was the last. No, I recently celebrated my 100th episode. I don't remember what day it dropped. It was either the last day of the year or the first day of the year, one of the
Was it
two.
the episode that we all were on?
No,
That
you guys were
episode.
99.
Hey,
You were my 99. Were you my 100? You might be my 100th. I'm lying
Because
to you.
we
You
were
guys
the
are my
episode.
100th. Yes, you guys are my 100. Look at that.
Hey, well,
That's so lovely.
congratulations.
I celebrated my 100 with
Congratulations.
you guys. So, yeah. Lord, sorry.
Make sure
Val,
y'all
you
go check that
okay?
episode out too.
It's a very, very good episode. Val?
is this better? Am I straight?
Yeah, you're good.
Perfect. Okay. Sorry about that.
All right.
Sprinkler filled. I got to get that in there. Okay. What's
That's
going
like
on,
that
everybody?
afterbirst. Like you kind of get
Right?
all of it and then there's a little bit more. Val gave us a little bit more.
There you
See
go.
that?
Out
Love
of
it.
everything, you chose Afterbirth to describe.
The after squirt.
Oh, and I'm just
I
gonna
like
hop
that. But
in.
sometimes it do be a little bit left in there that you just got to dig on out.
You feel me, right? Like you kind of give it all and then there's a little
You're
bit
right there.
more. So
You're right there.
yeah,
You're
the
right there.
after squirt.
You can feel it. You can like, oh, it's a little bit more here. Let me get that on out.
Right.
Yeah.
Val came with a little bit more.
Terrible.
We appreciate you, Val.
Love you guys. What's going on, everyone? Name is Val. No more dating_GenYZ. So if you see it, you're not gonna see it. For some reason, you're still following it or whatever. Get rid of it. Love Lessons by Val, new Instagram.
Love it.
Lessons by Val. Still do the same thing with you guys. Aim to definitely help you guys cultivate the healthy dating and relationship life that you all deserve. Also do the podcast, Intricacies of Dating and Relationships. Episodes are going to be coming out very soon. And also do sessions, as you guys already know, singles, couples, understanding your dating scene, whatever it is. DM. I answer all DMs. Let's get it going.
Okay.
What about thruples?
Who?
Thruples.
Thruples, if there's
Thruple.
some, yeah.
I was just curious. There might be somebody in here who's going through a little, polyamory, thing.
Okay.
That's, might be
This
something.
is true. Step into my office.
So I sent you guys a post recently, and for the life of me, I can't remember who posted it. I think it was either, I want to say it's the Rosie Perspective or the Barbie Way or Wine Time. So essentially, it's a woman basically saying there's a study that's been done that shows that Black people, men in particular, are too comfortable using disturbing language when it comes to sex. Language like, I'm going to kill the pussy, I'm going to beat up the pussy, I'm going to murder the pussy, and so on and so forth. First of all, do you think that that's true? Do we use language that is too aggressive when we are talking about sex and intimacy? And should gentler language be used to encourage a different type of intimacy? I personally have my own thoughts. I will share those, but for the guys.
Yeah.
Oh, lipstick laundry. Okay, yes. Or lipstick laundry. Forgot. Or shiny. So the Rosie from the Rosie Perspective podcast. Shout out to Rosie. So it was Shiny of the Lipstick Laundry podcast who had posted that Black people are too comfortable using disturbing language when it comes to describing sex or having sex with women, beating up the pussy, murdering the pussy, so on and so forth. So, gentlemen, thoughts on that? Should gentler language be used to describe intimacy or to encourage a gentler type of intimacy? And
That's,
Not me.
I'm sorry. That's me. I'm sorry.
That damn royalty can't say I'm getting booty calls right now.
it's Slim.
Yeah, sorry. I'll take it since I got the lane. I think it's a lane for that, honestly. I don't, I never really considered it. I saw that post, you know what I'm saying? Me and my older age, learning more and more about like intimacy and stuff, and really trying to put like value into that. Like now, at this point in life, like I feel that it shouldn't be used all the time, but there is, I feel like, a lane for that. You know what I'm saying? I know women who say they want to get their shit beat up. You know what I mean? All at the same time. So you know, you
So,
make love, you beat
sorry,
the
so let me ask you. So if you were with a woman who that was the type of language she used all the time, would
con-
you have an issue with that? Like if she was to consistently say, like, baby, I want you to beat up this pussy, like she never says to you, babe, let's make love, like there isn't jet, would you have an issue in particular with a woman who uses that type of language all the time when describe, and would you think that there was something wrong
I
that
probably,
that's the type of language that she consistently used?
I mean, now me knowing the situation, I probably would know. I would probably think there's something wrong with it now. You know what I mean? But in this form of me, but going through it, I probably wouldn't because you don't know what you don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
so yeah, I would think so. Me knowing what I know now, yeah, something would be wrong with that, in my opinion. Unless I go to be intimate with her, not necessarily beat the pussy up, but go to be intimate. If she rejects my intimacy when I go to slow it down and go to caress her, then that's a big issue and that's a red flag for me. You know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
you understand what I'm saying? If she strictly want me to beat it up 24/7 and just even when I go try to slow it down and she reject me, then that's something a little different. You feel me? But I don't know.
Okay.
Well,
Val.
Sure. Oh,
um,
there we go. We're
That
going
nigga
that way.
stump.
Yeah.
it
So do you think that use of language, and on a consistent basis, do you think that there's something wrong with that? Do you feel like that's something that needs to be addressed with your partner if that's the type of language that she uses on a regular basis, Val?
I think it's something that needs to be addressed, and not even like in a derogatory way. Just a conversation of, does it always have to be that way? If that's how the couple feels, if that's how the man feels. Personally, it doesn't bother me. Um, but I know that there's individuals that go and they start thinking about uh, it escaped me. Just the olden times, just the language that's used and things
Mhm.
like that, and they want to relate it to the olden times, things of that
Hmm.
nature. How we're just so violent in nature, you know, things of that nature.
Mm,
Um, but if that's not on the wave that you're on, if that's not how you feel, if that's not how you see it, and your partner feels the same exact way, and you guys are okay with it, I see no issue with it. Me personally, I don't see no issue with it either.
Okay. Mr. L, your thoughts on that? If you are with a woman, or sorry,
mhm.
on a whole, are Black people too aggressive with their use of language when it comes to sex and intimacy? And if you were with a woman who that's the type of language that she consistently used, would you have an issue with it? Would you address it with her?
So I like something that Slim said, and he said, there's a lane for it, and I'm a firm
Mhm.
believer there's a time and a place for a lot of things, and I do believe like it's perfectly fine to use that language. I do think that it's a time and a place for it. Like my man was saying, if I'm trying to slow it down, switch up the tempo a little bit, and you come up here with the aggression, like yo, I'm trying to do something else, you use some other words, you can do
Right.
that. But also, I myself, I'm a man of words. I love words, and especially during sex. So if we're in that situation where something aggressive, or even just talking about a nice little tease, foreplay, sexting, whatever, that's perfectly fine. I'm cool with that. Now, if it's an every single time type thing, uh, for me personally, I don't like that. Just like every time, I don't want to have to hear, "Oh, we're just gonna beat the pussy up." Like you start sounding like the Yin twins to me after a while. Like beat the pussy up, beat the pussy up. Like no, because like it's I don't always want aggressive sex. So like no, I can still beat it up without you having to say it like in an aggressive tone. And then like Val said, I do think that people see it because like there's a track record or history or whatever of black men being aggressive, just in their words in general, in their actions and things like that, where people see us as even if we're not being aggressive, people still see it as a stereotype of it, we'll say,
Right.
because it's not technically true or not true all the time. And so, therefore, that's kind of like a trigger for some people when they're being intimate is like, okay, he's always talking about like physically doing something aggressively to me And I can see
Right.
where that could be and would be a turn off to, you know, the person, the woman, the man, or whoever. Um, so yeah, I just think that there's a time and a place for it. For me personally, just me in my house, it's not every time type thing. Nah, every now and then, cool. During a nice
But not
little,
all the
you
time.
know, sexting exchange, perfectly fine.
I just wanted to say really quickly, not related to this. I can no longer see my comments. Uh,
Ah,
so if you guys want to if people are making comments that you want to point out or just bring to the forefront, please do so because I can't swipe up and pin anything. I don't know what's
gotcha,
happened. It's just kind of disappeared. I did the swipe down, swipe up, and it's still not doing it.
gotcha. Also,
Uh,
so Rosie said something. I'm trying to, dang, it won't let me. Either way, she said
Well, I
you
mean,
use some different words. You know, so if you're consistently using the same words over and over again, just like those same exact ones, then that's really like showing me like your vocabulary might not be as broad as you know as I would want it to be. Like if you can't switch it up, either your creativity isn't there, which I love creativity on both ends, or it's just like, yo, this is all you know. Like, come on, let's change it up a little
that
bit.
gets boring too.
Yeah.
So, and I don't
Uh,
talk a lot about my. Okay, so for me,
Hmm.
I'm gonna touch on two things. Um, boy. One thing I never really say, and if I ever say it, it's one of those kind of, I don't know, I have issues with it, but I never say the term make love ever. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's a weird thing. So it's either we're gonna have sex or we're gonna fuck, or somewhere in between those two things. It's just it's more of just a personal thing because I feel like when people say make love, but it's not with somebody that they love, it's just somebody that they're having sex with, I take personal issue with that. I just think it's strange. I think that that term it's a very serious term that should be applied to intimacy with somebody that you love. That's just a personal thing for me. So if I'm with a man and he says, "Oh baby, I'm going to make love to you." I'm like, I as bad as
Hold
it
on.
is, I get kind of turned off because I'm like, nah, fam, you don't love me. You can just say
Well,
like I'm gonna have sex, or come up with something else to say. Like you don't necessarily have to say, "Girl, I'm gonna beat up that pussy" or anything like that. But for me, it's like it's adjacent to like those two things are on opposite sides of
mhm.
the scale. I don't want you to say to me, "Oh, well, I'm gonna make love to you." Not that you can't have those romantic-y type of feelings towards me, and that can't be your intention. But articulating it to me when I know that you don't love me, it's weird, Mr. L.
So just real quick, like a lot of people have to realize that you can still have passionate sex without it being making love. Like that's
Say that again
where
for them. I think the people in the
this
back didn't hear you. Tell
the
them one
people in
more
the back
time.
didn't hear me. You can have passionate sex without it being making love. You know,
Yes.
that's very doable.
Yes.
And so I think that's where a lot of people get it twisted and they think that, oh, well, you know, they go in doing the aggressive stuff during it because they feel as though that anything passionate would be counted as making love. And then therefore they don't either love the person or don't want the person to feel that like, yo, they might love me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was saying. So making love sounds awkward to me when you're not in love with the person. I feel like we've come to a point in life where we're very loosey goosey with certain words. And I know that words are just words, and people are like, oh, it doesn't have particular meaning because people say they love their sneakers, they love their car, they love their man, they love their woman, they love their cat, they love their
Hmm.
dog. But for me personally, I feel like words should have particular meaning and attachment, especially if the word is used for something specific like intention, emotional intention. And I feel like we're at a point in life now where people just use that word freely for whatever. And I try not to do that, and especially when it comes to intimacy, if I know that I'm not in love with that person's not in love with me, I feel like we can have great passionate sex without it having to be in that realm of love, as Mr. L said.
So
um
I feel like love is an abstract thing that can't be like touch. You know what I'm saying? It's not a physical act. Where sex
yeah.
is a
yep.
physical act. So I can
Yes.
want sex with you, but as far as love for you, that's abstract. I can't, I could make love to you all day, but really I'm just having sex with you. Love is a different
It's the emotion and the intention. There's a
connection.
deeper connection that's